HLE T1 today. That's gonna be the banger of a bangers, chat. That is gonna be peak. Oh shit, you guys want me to wear T1 jersey? I do not have a T1 jersey. I feel disappointed in myself. But, listen, I have a T1 scarf. Oh my god, that is so cursed. I have a T1 scarf, so I might wear the T1 scarf for today. I think this might be a 2-0. D plus Kia is in form right now. I wonder how this is gonna go in LEC, the ride of the first selection. I like the name though. The ride of the first selection. Okay, here we go, guys. Game 1 of LCK today. 9 AM sharp. We are starting. I like that LCK, when you look at the LoL Esports schedule, LCK is supposed to start at 9 AM. Currently it's 8:59 AM at my place, and it already started with the draft. Tomorrow LAC is gonna start. It says that the game between Los Ratons Fnatic starts at 5 PM. I would be surprised if the draft starts at 5:10. Honestly, EU coaches should do an MMA match to get the right on side selection. I agree. Whoever draws first blood gets the blue side. Okay, guys. Snoopers are going for a heavy teamfight draft. Kasante as a counter pick to Rumble, and then we go the Ryze. This could be a decent Jarvan game, and if you don't go Jarvan, you might just go Xin Zhao. Jarvan has quite good value here in the Talia Rumble. If you feel like you like damage, you could go Xin. Okay, or you just lock in Yunara and then drop jungle. That makes sense as well. Well, yesterday it was Diable who popped off on Yunara when like 17 kills. I also think this champ is bonkers right now with new items. Every crit AD carry is really strong in pro play right now, but Yunara specifically because she makes good use of the Fiend Hunter Bolts item that gives you crit when you activate ult, and it also gives you ult cooldown. And both are so good for her. Okay, so they banned Jarvan. Now my go-to jungler would be Xin Zhao. If they ban Xin Zhao as well, then we are struggling a little bit. Then I think Lucid has to go Pantheon. At this point, it is between Pantheon and Xin Zhao.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, guys, but I get the fact that he has cream above his eyebrow, but why does he have like a one part of cream next to his cheek? I like Jhin. I like Jhin because you follow up Rumble, Wukong, Talia engage very well with your ult. And if it's not a Jhin game, I feel like it could be a Kai'Sa game. And this is between Pantheon and Xin Zhao. Oh my god, it's Ambessa Jung! Let's go, Lucid! Let's go! I wanna see some variety! That is the variety I was asking for. This is one of the power picks in solo queue and Ambessa jungle as well. It's really strong. And now you get energy when you kill big monsters in the jungle. And then there's Corki, then there's Nami on the other side. So a pairing that CFO came up with at Worlds. I think that this is more popular now as well. You just play Enchanter because you're afraid that Yunara is gonna get an Enchanter. So you end up with a Lulu Yunara against Corki Nami. I think scaling was Yunara Lulu is better. At level... Well, especially early game, the Nami Corki should have lane prowess. Oh my god, no way. Bro, this would be so exciting, but I think Lulu is just better for the comps. You have double frontline. So looking at the comps, I feel like DK has, you know, double frontline. They can definitely dive in if they choose to, but I feel like they should mostly be peeling Yunara as she will out-damage Corki. I also think DK has better side lanes with Ryze, Kasante, Ambessa. Ambessa is just good at joining sides. And then on the side of DNS, they just have like pure teamfighting comp and they spike it really hard at one item. I think they have the biggest 1/2 item spike in the game and then they fall off. So they gotta snowball this game.
Alright, we got the fan chants out, Wolf.
Oh shit, look at Pyosik, look at Pyosik, look at Pyosik, he's being a rat. I like this invade a lot. He went through Tribush because AD carries don't go to Tribush anymore, especially in these bot lane matchups where you play range support against range support, you have to be bot as soon as possible. So he just went through Tribush instantly. Genius.
That's not really the issue.
Okay, wait, is he spotted? I don't think they spotted him yet. Even though there's a ward, it doesn't reveal him. Man, Lucid is gonna be so behind in this game. He's gonna get very surprised. I feel like this cheese is so good. I think this cheese will be used in LAC now that Pyosik showed it. I think we'll see more of that cheese. Okay, so what is he gonna do?
And just avoiding the ward
Oh
entirely.
shit, it's empty, guys.
Quite a lot, the red and the Raptors. Now we got to trade in the bot
And
lane.
Piosik
Guess
is
who's
going
here?
behind them as
The guy
well.
who stole the
This is
jungle,
gonna be a first
Piosik.
blood for
Come on
DNS.
in, life is
Smash
getting
is
low,
dead.
but Smash is gonna be the first to fall.
First blood to
one, give it over
Dogdom.
to Dogdom.
Kari has to
And now
flash as
Career
well.
in a bunch of trouble, has to flash away, but
Piosik?
Piosik is looking for it.
Oh!
And the red buff ticks away. It's
The
2 kills for
damage!
DNS already.
Yeah, the red
Well,
buff
thanks to
there,
that,
big
Lucid at least can
problem.
get some of the
He
camps
stole
away
it
from
away.
Wukong
He's
because
got
you
it
do know that
available.
Wukong is bot side,
And
needs
just
to
a
base.
These
Really,
tiny
Piosik well played,
micro
big
events
time,
are
carrying
all
early
what
game
this
from
bottom lane
DNS.
is.
I feel like when Ambessa enters Raptors and Raptors are gone, Ambessa should be screaming beep 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 beep, and Smash might just be screaming jungle gap, jungle gap, jungle gap, jungle gap. Okay, Piosik doing the Raptors. I don't like how Ambessa didn't think about defending her bot side camps. She's still staying efficient. She got double scuttle, she got 3 camps blue side top side, she got the 3 camps blue side red side. And now she's doing Gram into Wolf second spawn, so she's gonna be level 5 already. But I feel like she should have been more aware of defending her Raptors. Okay, so you see right now Piosik is gonna go to Gramp. Ambessa cannot go to his Gramp because it's too deep. So Ambessa after that crack stake is homeless. She has no camps left. Meanwhile, Wukong can just clear his top side again. But Ambessa has no top side because she just cleared it. So she has a lot of free time, but she also has nothing to do. Unless she does a dragon. If they feel like they are that much stronger. I just don't think they are.
Trying to force a trade here. Smash is doing a good job of that. Dogdom getting pretty low. But level
No
5
way he
is
steals
Lucy's
it.
gonna
Oh
come
my
in, steal
god,
the bomb,
Lucid!
force Piosik away,
Lucid!
up a level with that
You
gigantic
freak!
farm rate that he does have. 20 CS
He's
ahead.
almost level 6 now. He just stole the Gram. Okay, never mind. I guess if he can just walk in and steal it, then I guess it's fine.
Hit it. He'll contest this one as we speak, potentially here.
Showmakers have HP. I think this contest is not a good idea. They will lose if they contest this. Remember, Carrier has no flash. Oh my god, Smash with the side steps though.
And gets on in, but
Lucid has no ult. I don't like this from DK. I think it's very risky. Showmaker is flanking though. They are going. Piosik ulted. Really good flash by Lucid. Look at DNS. They are getting so chunked out. They are not on the same page whatsoever. Who are we killing, guys? Smite goes to Piosik, but I think the fight really does not. Damn. They got wiped.
As the Slurkle actually kind of predicting.
Damn, I feel like it was such a winnable fight for DNS, but they just couldn't find their target. Some of them went on Showmaker, some of them went on Lucid, some of them went on Smash and Carrier. Meanwhile, I feel like DK was just toying with them.
Watch the combat power of this
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
in the game versus a Corki. Like Smash
Lucid, Piosik is hitting Lucid. Live was trying to go on Carrier because he has no flash. Showmaker was cooking closer on the side.
Dogdom just can't really do anything in this fight. Showmaker's untouched on the other side.
I think this is just a pure player gap. I don't think DK was supposed to win this whatsoever. You have Corki, the power spike, you have Nami with flash advantage, you have Wukong ult. There's just no way. The only advantage that DK had was Lucid having Eclipse, but he had no ult, right? But he had Eclipse. And Wukong did not have Trinity at the time. I wonder if Riot calculated it so that if everybody is mostly laning, you always finish your quest at around before 14 minutes, so before the plates fell in the last patch. You finish the quest, so to speak, the plates are down. Siwu will have to flash away, worst case, but he's fine. Siwu? Flash? Okay, never mind. I guess we are just not using flash. Maybe we save it for the next game.
Lucid is going to look for an angle here.
Lucid's so fast, sprinting out
Holy
of the
shit,
jungle,
how is
just
he
able
so
to get in
fast?
his faces. Now they're trying
Oh,
to
they are
turn
onto
on
life.
who is in a bunch of trouble. Piosik
Oh,
does
nice
get
ult, really nice ult by Lucid. And now Piosik is getting cooked as well. Talia joins, but the fight is already over. Smash is smacking Dogdom. Piosik is dead.
Dogdom has to flash and barrier. And
Showmaker
is also so fast. Movement speed is pretty huge. As yeah, he's going to deny that. Disengage Cone and pick up the double.
Well,
kill.
Dogdom, you
And just
tried.
like that, DK find
You
another.
tried to get away from the old man chasing you. But unfortunately, the old man still has a lot of energy left in his old age.
Does not let Dogdom mind game him.
Wait, isn't
and
that...
takes out the kill.
How did... No way Dudu dies here, right?
Getting ganked by Lulu as the glitter lamp
Bro,
slows him
but how
just
is...
enough.
But how do you die like that?
She was gonna pick up
Why
the
would you
kill.
end up under tower? Your whole team is dead. You were the only hope. You were the highest level in the game. And now you die this way, this disgusting way.
for Smash.
Top laners don't even deserve the lead they get.
This, play here on the top side.
Okay, Lucid
Gets the realm warp off
ult
here.
is super clean here.
Cannot get away. There's no way to
Buffers
stop the
Wukong
ultimate
ult.
there from Lucid.
Gets
The
a knockup
wild
onto
growth
life.
is insane. Gives him so much sticking power here to chase down Pyosik, and then watch Duck Dom. He's like, okay, if I go down here with the Valk,
This is
then
so
I get double
stupid.
blast cone, right? Showmaker says nope.
Tier 3 boots
Not fast
and
enough.
Ghost.
Follows it there for the flash.
But look at this guy, he was fine, he even pushed the wave
He
in.
gets hit by the Q3, and Lulu is just heading straight down. He does not read this well.
His ult misses.
And it's just going to be eventually.
Have a try on better jungle, yeah, he's
come
really
down
strong.
And scoop him
But I
up.
don't really play it much.
Yeah, kind of a very
I do
awkward
think it's
spot
really
for
strong
Dudu
though.
to be caught in as he was very far down the lane and he got stuck there for so long because it is Cassante and you're going to get
Against good
Utility in this
kiting
one.
and you
It's
go
gonna
red
mean that Duck
and you
Dom
can
was
just
so
melee
far
range
behind
them,
us to do heavy lifting, and
you will be
Dudu
useless.
Ghost is OP.
So you gotta adapt.
But it's Rise who's sprinting at you and Career with another gank.
But if you
I
are
don't think
flexible-
Showmaker really
could do enough damage alone. Xiu is just waiting. He's 2 levels up.
I mean, they have position on the Dragon, but they are being flanked by Showmaker and Shiwu, who are just looking to break down the
Lucid
front door.
Q smite is a lot of
Equalizer
damage,
pretty
but he won't be
good
able to
for
steal
Sony,
it.
actually, and they get the
Now where the
objective
fight
bounty as
goes,
well,
they
so
have no
basically,
equalizer. She was trying to build
of
space.
course, the fight
Actually
is
gets
not going
melted.
well for them. As the
Smash!
now-
Smash! Here we go! Showmaker flash in! Dog Dam is already dead! Pyosik! Solo! Dog Dam survived 10-ish. Oh my god! Yeah, Yunara bounces just killed. Yunara bounces the PPs, the 2 HP people. Dudu is down as well. Pyosik is dead. Is this GG by the way?
Good job
They
on
have
that.
3 grabs. I think they
Positional
can end shot.
equalizer
They
there,
just got
Dudu.
fucking
them the
wiped.
Dragon, but as soon as it was
Showmaker
gone,
going in
Smash
at the same
said,
time
"I'm
as
going
Lucid.
in."
Showmaker
Lucid
EW
starts off
flash
as
on
that wild
Corki.
growth combo.
Getting that
Smash
Rudolph.
just follows up incredibly well. He's got his Fiend Hunter bolts.
I'm not sure if
at
they
the
can end. I
ready.
feel like these
Kraken
Inky
Slayer
towers
doesn't
are so
even need
tanky
his
now.
third item.
But I guess the
Doesn't
Nexus
care
towers
about
are
it.
quite
And these
squishy.
turrets are gonna fall as D+ cut through like a hot knife through butter. He respawns here, but it's gonna take some heroics to defend this Nexus.
They didn't really have to go for this, but I think they feel strong enough to just go
I think they can end, guys. Actually, can they? Wait, Lucid? Oh my god, they just got 3 kills again.
It just disappears
No way,
once
right?
again, and nobody has the
Do they
damage
just
to
end like
deal
that or what?
Lucid,
Like
as
what?
we have seen time
That's-
and time again.
Did they kill them? One time, used every summoner and every ult, and now they respawned and they killed them second time in their base with no summoners and no ults.
Only halfway through January. It's okay.
Holy fuck, DNS just got clowned on. Nah man, I think Pyosik did his job with that early game idea. I really enjoyed what Pyosik did. I think the cheese that Pyosik did was actually really smart and should get his team ahead. But instead of getting his team ahead, his team completely gave up the lead they had. Also, DK is looking so good right now. Look at the damage. Oh my god, don't say jungle gap. Don't say jungle gap because this is not jungle gap. They just couldn't team fight. No fucking way it's 3.3. No, I think it was mega lane gap. Okay, I'm not even coping. I think this was pure lane gap. I don't even think that this was jungle gap. I think the lane gap was so big that Pyosik couldn't play. Okay, imagine that I am now swapping team and I end up playing in DNS. Do you think DNS can win? No, right? Because it's a lane gap. If you look closely, the reason why I really like this invade is because you get to take 1, take 2, take 3 right here on like here, right? We can say here 3. And then Ambessa is not even aware of it. So now if you just play the clip, quickly, very quickly, he gets that gank off on bot lane and he gets 2 kills, okay? And he gets actually 2 kills. So look at the state of the game right now. Smash is dead. Pyosik gets 1. Lucid is instantly counter invading. Lucid is doing a really great job. Okay, so this is a double kill. Tell me how bot lane is gonna be behind in CS within the next 5 minutes after double killing them at minute 2. Like look how much Pyosik is doing. How can Wukong do more? He gave up his bot side camps for this double kill. He gets Ruby Crystal and Longsword. In my opinion, Wukong is griefing here. In my opinion, Wukong should buy double longsword because you should care more about being fast-paced than having more HP. You are not really gonna fight. You are not gonna use that ruby crystal. If it's me, I'd buy double longsword. Like longsword is just better than ruby crystal in the early game. But anyway, Smash is behind 4 CS and Dog Dam is ahead 500 gold from that first blood. And so is Wukong, okay? So keep watching now. Now he gave up double scuttle, but he gets the counter invade off, which is very important. Now he gets a base off. Now the problems start, okay? So tell me, how is his bot lane doesn't have full prio here after that kill? And why don't they have a ping ward in Tribush? Why is Smash allowed to walk up and smack Dog Dam in his chin? And why is there no ping in Tribush? Why does Life have a ping in his inventory? It's just so unfair. I feel like this is just like... This is... I mean, okay, the smite is a jungle gap, I agree, but what is this? How is Nami no mana? They literally got a double kill. How is Lulu and Yunara's lane state better than Dog Dam's and Lives? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, what is this? Like, tell me, chat, what is this? What is this? Why is this mana bar so low? Why is this HP bar so low? How is this guy and this guy winning against these guys when you are so ahead? It just doesn't make no sense. It just doesn't make no sense. And now Ambessa is invading. And this, I believe, is a jungle grab a little bit because he outsmites Piosik. The thing is, though, Ambessa Q, level 5, with a pickaxe and a longsword, does over 200 damage to this Grump. There is no ability in the game on Wukong that does 200 damage at this point to Grump. Unless he had a Shin and a double longsword, then he would be able to one-shot the Grump from 200 HP. But he has no Shin, and he has only one longsword. Now, Wukong Q does not do that much damage with this build. He had to go Shin if he wants to Q smite. Right now, the Q is probably like 160, 170 maybe. With these items, at this point, with these resistances. Ambessa Q is much more damage, like much more damage. But when Lucid steals this camp, I feel like the game crashes. Because now, Lucid knows Wukong is mega far behind and he's almost level 6. So he can start the dragon for free. He knows that Showmaker has mid prio because, well, closer is getting gapped. He knows that Dog Dam Life completely fucked up their wave state and Nami has no mana under tower. So this is a complete disaster. Like you see... I'm so triggered. I hate when people say jungle gap and it's not because it's such a lane gap. Like, how annoying is it that the laners can just lose and the conclusion is jungle gap? Look at this game. What can Piosik do? His ass is literally wide open and he cannot do anything about it because his team left him behind to the wolves. And now Lucid can freely do a dragon. Why can he do a dragon? First of all, Piosik messed up a little bit with his buy, but his bot lane fucked up, his mid lane has no prio, only his top lane has some kind of prio. 3.3k damage is criminal. Okay, in my opinion, damage done is fake. Why is damage done fake? Because you can just pick Karthus, build Landris, and have highest damage every game. You can pick brand support, go 0-20, and you will still have the highest damage in the game by just going Landris and pressing E. How can Wukong ever teamfight when you are getting so fucked in this game? How can Wukong do any points of damage when you are getting so made fun of? So hey yo, the blind ban against Showmaker. Azir, Orianna, and what? Malphite? Malphite still open. Okay, so they ended up picking Jarvan first pick. Into Jarvan right now, you can play Pantheon easily, very easily. You can also pick Malphite if you wish to pick more of a dive comp. Aurora is open. I think the Varus is a flex pick. I feel like Varus top lane is a little bit underrated right now. But most likely they carry Varus. Most likely also poke Varus because poke Varus is safe against Jarvan. He stays very, very far away, so even if Jarvan wants to go on him, it's difficult for Jarvan to actually engage. Malphite, Roxanne, let's go! Let's go, come on! Come on! Come on! Malphite is 0-2. Nobody won with Malphite. Okay. Classic front to back teamfight comp from DNS. Sion, Syndra, Jarvan. Bro, this is some Los Ratons vibe, no? Jarvan, Sion, Syndra gives me like major... Actually, okay, Velia doesn't really play Jarvan. Or I guess maybe he does, I'm not sure. But like, he's not a big Jarvan player for sure. Sion Syndra though. Nemen Baus. Oh, this Gwen pig is... Oh my... This game is already over. Nah, this game is already done. No, nobody can deal with Gwen this game. Gwen is just gonna free scale on side lane. It's just so done. Snip, snip, snip. Jarvan, Sion, after Gwen has 2 items, they cannot do anything. Before 2 items, they can kill her. So I hope Gwen can get behind. Ezreal ban makes sense because of Jarvan, right? You want to... Wait, what? How does Ezreal... No, Ezreal ban makes sense. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess you can play Ezreal in this game. Level 20 Gwen. I don't think we're gonna see it. I feel like the game is gonna end beforehand, but I hope DNS proves me wrong. Or DK. Whoever falls behind. Oh. Echo! Daskin Dome Echo! Let's go, Showmaker! Holy shit, Showmaker! Finally living up to his name. Last series he played LeBlanc, now he's playing Echo. My goat. I think that is for sure a Daskin Dome Echo. EQ insta passive proc. Chad, where were you when Showmaker picked Echo in pro play? Okay, we got Ashe. Ashe is terrible against Echo. Like, you can't play. You literally get one tap. I really dislike it. But it's a good lane into Varus, and I feel like at this point they might be committing into early game. Pantheon support! Into this, you could play Braum, then you might like engage. You could also just go Nautilus. I really like Nautilus in the... Oh. What are you playing to blind pick Braum? Karma? In this lobby? In this draft? It's a free lane. Yeah, it's Rakan or Karma. I think Rakan is also good because you're playing a dive comp. So in the end, Rakan is more useful for the team composition and Karma is better for lane. I think Rakan is a better pick. I agree with Rakan a lot. It's good into Braum. You don't win the lane as hard with Rakan, but you are way better for team comp when it comes to diving, right? Like now you can E onto Echo after he eat, or E onto Xin after he eat, or E onto Gwen and so on. You get it, right? Then on top of this, so this comp, guys, Damon Kia fries inside lanes. Echo cannot kill Sion, but Gwen can melt through everybody. Echo destroys Ashe and Syndra. DNS again has the better teamfight comp until 3 items. Maybe 2. Most likely 3. So they have to really make use of the early game. They have to make use of Braum skirmishes, Jarvan skirmishes, Ashe skirmishes. They have to make use of Syndra. Sion early game prowess. If they don't, it's FF in the current season 16. Smash no flash! Smash no flash! Smash getting smashed! Zinzao is behind! Zinzao is gonna be dead faster than Jarvan. Zinzao is here already. He's the W. Smash is gonna die to Piosik. The fight keeps going. Life has no flash. Lucy flashes in. 1 kill for Karir. Karir stole it. You freaking bastardo. Piosik gets a kill but had to commit EQ. Now he's in trouble. Echo TP'd. Showmaker is saying, give me kill, 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 give me kill. Look at them. They give the kill. They are good doggies. Oof, oof. I just don't know if they have any information on Zinzao, to be honest. They might not have information.
As eventually they're going to get this combo done on
oh my god.
Very nicely layered.
Oh my, that was such a good ult by Jarvan. Such a good ult by Jarvan, very well.
As you mentioned, a lot of time spent is now once again the 1v1.
He blocked Rakan escape path while also burning Smash's flash. But yeah, it will be hard to stop this Gwen. Harder than it should have been. Oh, Carrier insta-flash. Oh, wait! He insta-flashed away, but he left his AD carry. Smash dead. Dog Dam has no flash. Lucid decides to not commit. Lucid! A little bit late, and Piosik is doing work here in this game. 100% kill participation along the Braum and Ashe. Plus, it gave you invisibility, but also it acted... I don't think they can kill, maybe. Actually, that was no flag. Okay.
That's going to miss, but Piosik was pretty far away regardless.
He can skill ult, he is completely fine. He's gonna ult now, boom!
There it is, and
he pressed R. And Showmaker plays this safe, scouts Piosik, pushes him out.
Oh shit, man, this Dusk and Dom EQ combo is so strong. Live? No Sam, he's just dead here. Yeah, guys, I mean, this is gonna... This is GG now. Like, let's just face it, it's just GG.
They just got jumped, so... gotta be careful where you're walking.
I mean, it will be a waste, not a waste of time, it will be a matter of time. They are gonna get slowly choked out, but it feels like DNS can get early leads. They know how to do that. Piosik does have some good ideas. He's a world champion in the end. But they just failed to execute it. Oh my god. Showmaker proc passive twice here, but he missed ult.
Trying to land that ult. Just barely
After
not
this
able
game, the real game starts though. HLE against T1. That's gonna be a banger of
Using his
bangers.
arrow here to try to hit Showmaker.
First tower is
Not
extra
going to
300
succeed.
gold. That's gonna go to Siu here. Siu already 1.6k gold ahead. Also 192 CS at 18 minutes. Also is almost level 14 already. Yeah, they can lead AFK and it's a win.
Trying to
Life.
get an angle here on a life once again, who this time is Braum, and it does matter.
Okay. Oh my god, that was so good. They both flash in instantly to Dogdam, and he gets one-tapped. Live is gonna die as well. Holy shit, that was so good by Rakan and Zinzao. Insta pulling the trigger. That's gonna be 2 towers. The game just exploded. I don't know if it's Lucid or if it's Carrier, but like clean, you know.
And Piosik just trying to stick around
Wow.
to defend the
Okay,
turret,
that's
was
GG.
never going to be able to.
Yeah, that's a game, chat. That's just a game. 7k gold at minute 21. They got 2 mid towers. They got bot tower. Siu is level 15 now. Braum is level 9. So top lane is 6 levels ahead of support. Nobody can deal with Gwen anymore. Nobody can deal with Zinzao Rakan. Echo is there for the funsies. To hold Syndra on a side lane, I guess.
That CC chain, you can't team fight. You can't even exist on the map, really.
That was so
As
nice.
between Lucid and this engage from Career, can't even be near your mid turret. And we're too far away, I suppose. The engage is so real, it's so strong here for this D+ comp, and
Did a bit
Okay.
of damage there. Okay.
Smash has flash, flashes
Smash
out,
is
gets
also
ult
gonna be
off.
forced to flash away. As in comes
Now it's time for Lucid and Carrier to join.
And Life is like, well, I guess I'll try
Okay,
my
nice
best.
ult by
There's the
Rakan, nice
charm.
knock up.
Duckdom's doing a lot of
Lucy's gonna
damage
go
to
into
him,
Ash
but
as soon as the
Career
Stein
does get
pans
away.
out.
We got a TP coming in.
And he's
Lucid
gonna get a good ult.
forward.
Really good ult by Lucid.
Pushes too
Closer
fast.
though, kills Carrier.
Showmaker comes over,
I
and Lucid
think
is
Lucid is dead as well. This does not look that bad. Siu though. Nah, okay, looks terrible. Showmaker is gonna clean up. Oh, really nice ult by Siu. Really nice Q by Siu. Really nice Q by Smash. And it is space against
you
Guma.
mentioned there's only one person you can
I like
really
how
get.
Smash
It's
did
the
an
Bars,
insta
but he
flash
has
and he actually waited to
He
bait them
waits
in a
to
bit.
use his flash,
Then
baits
thanks to
them
that
in
Lucid
further,
can go
then
in.
the rotation
And look how
comes
Lucid
over.
plays it. He's
And then
waiting
watch
for
this
that
from
stun from
Lucid.
Braum to
God, the
time
guy
out
is
to insta go on
definitely
Dogdam
POM,
and get
no
that
question in
beautiful
this one.
juicy
Just goes to the
ultimate.
other side,
Then
gets the
Dogdam
triple
flashes,
knockback.
otherwise Lucy will solo kill him.
Dogdam can't
And then
kill
Lucy still
him.
does quite
Then
decent
Closer
damage.
gets the kill onto
When
Career,
Showmaker
Lucid
joins
got
from
onto
the flying, the
Career, but
fight is
he's actually
already
used his ultimate that
really
way.
difficult for
And then the
DNS as
closer,
Ash is
Wiles
dead
comes
and Closer
in.
uses his burst
It's
on
just a
Rakan.
well-oiled machine the way the rest of this team fight plays out. Like Shiu's just chasing down, gets the turn on to Closer here. Snipe comes through from Smash. And you know what,
rough stuff.
Rakan, he's bandle piping. Just wanted to mention it.
Yeah, he's a little bit
Oh
like-
wait, Jarvan just...
Jankos
Oh
is
my
going
god,
to,
Jarvan just blocked his own Sion ult and Showmaker is flexing on him. And now Carrier is joining, they're on to Closer. Closer is gonna die. Gwen is ending the game bot lane very slowly. Or is she flanking? Piosik, dead. Oof. Yeah, Piosik, Gwen is just pushing bot.
And this is where DK just kind of turn into.
And it might be looking to end here.
And they just begin to really make their opponents look
Yeah, they
silly
flash
as
onto
in they go
Dogdam. Dogdam no
top
flash.
down.
Carrier
They're
flashes
sending
in.
everything
Lucy
to the
flashes
kitchen
in.
sink. Beyond that one is Life and Dudu.
GG.
They did their best, but their best was definitely not enough.
That is
As
the first
game was
death for
25 minutes,
Dudu.
it looks like this
25
one will
minutes
be
in,
very
Sion is down.
slightly longer, but it's still just as dominant. As there you have it, D plus Kia will be taking the 2-0 here tonight over the DN Supers.
Pick it up right where they
Chad,
left
the
off.
next
Kessler picked up
game.
right where they left off
T1
against Bro.
against-
This team incredibly dominant, just like we saw at the beginning of 2025. A 4-0 start here. And Showmaker the leader, but today...
The mega
Lucid
banger
was
is coming,
the
Chad.
main
The mega banger is
character.
coming.
So
I'm not gonna be glazing faker. I'm gonna stay honest as an analyst that stays honest, okay? It's not about who I glaze, Chad. It's about like me staying real, okay? Me staying real. HLE against T1.
They are two of the best
Chad,
teams we
let's
have,
meditate
but
with the
rest of
glazing
teams
faker.
Have not been able to pull their weight just yet.
I feel like Akali is really good right now and Zeka is the best Akali in LCK. Malphite ban. It was nor picked nor banned in the last series. Now we have first ban Malphite. Possibly for a Jace first pick. Jace ban matched with it. Azir banned as well. Orianna banned. OP mid laners removed. Malphite Jace removed. At this point you have Yunara first pick. Okay. Yunara banned as well. At this point it's what, like Corki first pick maybe? Jarvan? Gumayusi's Varus banned out. T1 knows very well. Ryze is open as well. They go Rumble first pick. Okay, so the classic for Zeus. Doran can play Cassandra or Sion into it, or even Ornn. He plays all of the tanks. He could play Aurora in like a more carry-oriented matchup. This Rise is for Faker. And Pantheon for Owner. So T1 is committing to side laning and strong map presence with global ults. Bye! Rumble! Really hard pull the trigger one-shot one guy comp. Is this gonna be a Cassiopeia? Is this
we talked about Vi could have been better in that scenario. Is going to be picked up this time for Kanavi.
I got a bit excited. I thought it's gonna be Yone, but we end up with the Talia instead. Talia is also good, of course. It's good with Vi. It has early pressure into Rise. You know, it can push waves, so that makes sense. Now you could pick either a match like a Ornn in this game, or even like a top play like Cassandra in this game, or you just pick AD carry and get like a prio AD and you end up with a tank top anyway, like Sion. So do you get a prio AD carry like Corki maybe? Safer a little bit in this game. Ambessa! Wait, Doran is playing a carry matchup into Zeus, and it is into Vi and Talia. Damn, real instaband. Dash, engage champion, not good, right? Because they have Talia. If you want engage, you want Leona or Naut. Alistar is fine, but Alistar a bit hard to play into Talia as well. Aphelios to play against this combo would be so hard. I'm impressed they banned it. I feel like it is more of a Corki game, Sivir game. Zeri maybe, if the champ is any usable. I don't think Lucian is good blind pick because you can pick it with Brom, or you can also pick it with Nami. So you kind of get like the choice of like good melee support, or you just match the enchanter with a Nami. I was thinking about Milio. I don't like it that much, but okay, I guess Keria likes it. Milio is better against Alistar than Promise because he can cancel his engage with 1Q. That being said, I feel like Milio against Vi, I mean, don't you just get one shot, right? But scaling is right now definitely on the T1 side. If Lucian doesn't get one shot in the fight, I think Pace just carries late game. Also, early game is on T1 side too. They have the stronger jungler, stronger mid laner and skirmishes. Top, not so sure. I feel like top is just gonna be farm heavy. Bot lane T1 should have pressure. But T1 does have to snowball this game a little bit. I don't think... Actually, do they? Not really. I feel like T1 has just a good all-around comp. I think they will struggle after 6 though. Both giants full clear, of course, man. That's the meta. Meta is never gonna change again because Riot hates practice junglers. They want junglers to be good dogs. Okay, Bloody, listen. You are gonna get so reality checked by Nemesis tomorrow. You will actually be whining under your tower like a little piggy. Prove me wrong.
On other rosters.
So
okay.
We're just kind of running at him.
Oh.
He's just gonna flash away.
Zeus is dead! 1 for 1. Kanavi has aggro. He has aggro. Okay, he's out though. That is really good for actually. They get that Ignite Rumble. Dive off of Doran. Doran gets Ignite Mega Wave. Gets Ignite Farm. They get Ignite Quest XP. The only thing is Kanavi is... Oh my god. Bro, there's no way you go from top to mid and you get a successful gank off. The one thing is that I feel like Kanavi should be behind in camps now, right? He has to cross map. He makes a good decision to go back to his Raptors though instead of going to bot side. I like that a lot because Pantheon can invade the Raptors. But now Pantheon can only invade Krax and that's just like not good because he's gonna give up his own bot side camps. So now Honor is faster on the clear but he can from top to bot. And it depends where the Scuttle RNG is. If the Scuttle RNG is bot side, it's really good for Honor. If the Skull RNG is top side, it's... Oh, it's... Okay, so the Skull RNG is bot side, which means Pantheon is gonna hit level 6 after this clear. This is a really, really good RNG for Pantheon here. They are bot prio. And Vi is gonna base after Grump. Oh shit! Faker is visiting his ex-top laner. Oh no! Oh no, Zeus! You miss him? You miss him now? But I feel like it's worth. 1 dragon for a top kill is really worth. Wait, Pace. Okay, he'll burn from Keria. Okay! Owner was trying to counter gank this one as well. The whole gang is bot lane to help Pace, make sure Guma suffers. Guma 40% health, the light 50% health, and they are stuck in the tower. Bro, please. Okay, I went too far in the... Let's just pause it for a second, okay? It's fine. He's not gonna like now. I just went too far in the future. Really good buffer by Doran. Faker is here as well for the counter gank. Really good ult by Zeus, forcing a flash. Doran is dead from Ignite.
And he took that little bit of extra damage at the beginning and the burn, and that means he is just
that Zeus ult was crazy good snipe, but Doran flashed a bit too late. So let's do that. Watch it again, right? So Doran buffers by ult with his own ult. Zeus doesn't sidestep this. Kanavi gets a good Q off, and then the Ignite plus Rumble ult finish him off. But you know, I I feel like Zeka is a little bit of a passenger in this game.
Where T1 want to live is in
Button
the
is
jungle
ulting.
lead, right?
Here we go! Zeus no, he has flash. Zeus has flash, Zeus has flash, flash is out.
Execution here for Doran, but he's still going
They
to
reset the tower aggro, they are waiting of cooldowns, Honor missed Q. Kanavi's on the way, they are trying to get mid prio now, nobody's helping Zeus, Zeus is all alone. And the spear misses. No, it actually hit, I think. No way, Honor is dead, no? Okay, Honor works it out, I believe he's alive. What? Alive? Okay, but that's gonna be 2 kills though. Carrier flashes, Carrier is dead, and so is Face. Damn! Action everywhere! Honor survived without using flash, the dive took a while, but they did end up getting a kill. The answer from HLE is sprinting to bot lane. T1 trades 1 kill for 2, with Guma getting plates. Dragon goes off to HLE as well, and another gang onto Zeus, this time having no flash. He might end up ulting the wave, he doesn't even do that. Okay, he does do that.
The wave nearly actually takes out Faker, but all calculated in the end.
I mean,
Faker's just living.
Faker is just standing there.
Gonna stick around actually.
These guys just felt a bit
thinking
free.
about going in onto Doran. As Owner
This is a 2v2.
and ulting in as
Okay, this is gonna be a 1-for-1 most likely. Actually, is it even? Kanavi has ult, but Zeus dies so fast that he chooses not to ult. Kanavi is edging. Pace dashed in at the wrong time. He gets locked down. He gets killed. That was a bad dash in, Pace. That was a really not the time. Just before a dragon as well.
Not ending up doing too much, but at least
Pace dashed into that fist.
They make here now because
he flew in and he got punched by Vi right in the face, right into Vi's Q. Miro and T1, every ult available. Okay, that's one. Oh, the flash in! Honor though, so much damage, he's one shot, really good flash by the light. And now T1 on the back foot. 1 kill, 1 dragon, 3 dragons now for HLE. Gold lead. Crumbles. Only 500. Kanavi.
And now they engage here on a Kanavi. It feels like HLE not exactly
okay. But I feel like this fight is going really well for T1. Vi is very low. I don't think HLE can really contest it. They will have to give it up. They will have to go top lane. Kanavi was looking for a pick in the river, but Faker had his friends with him. And that's going to be almost level 16 for Ryze too. His Rod of Rage is about to proc. He's going to be level 15 then. And now he needs a little bit of XP only.
This dragon, again, it's the
here we go! There you go! We have the ult, there's no mid tower, like we said! Pace, under pressure, have HP! Million is trying to peel him, but I don't think he can. Zeka flashes in! That's it! That's it, guys! Pace is dead! Pace is dead! Doran is getting 1v3, Doran flashes out, Zeka still alive! Kanavi's gonna die to Faker. Kanavi is gonna not die to Faker, he's dead to Faker. Honor flashed in! What the hell?
And Faker, the only one who can do damage left in this fight, that's gonna do it for that one as HLE
Keria.
down 4.
And Guma Yossi kills his ex. I'm not that much of a T1 Glazer to be playing when they're losing. Faker has no flash. He can try to ult out though. He's not ulting out, he's just running away. He's so fast. What? Oh my god! What the fuck? He one-shot him! And he's dead for it! That Ryze damage was insane!
You know, these buff wards, why the name is Phalites, to try to see you, but I mean, they're coming, they know they're coming, but there's nothing they can do to stop the siege. They're like, alright, I can see you coming, and now...
Look at Kanavi, look at Kanavi, look at Kanavi. Look at Kanavi, look at Kanavi.
Actually does live, lots of damage is going on.
Look at...
Now Doran.
Okay! Ryze does so much damage, let's go Faker! Let's go Faker! Let's go Faker! Kill them! Yoink them! Yoink them! Yoink them, Faker!
They go a little bit too deep, trying to kill a Pantheon. And
wait, what? Kanavi did just cube again?
For it. Kanavi by himself behind everyone. He is absolutely dead. And T1 turned this game on its head.
Ryze damage, baby! Ryze damage! Who doubted? Who doubted the ankle? The ankle! The ankle on Ryze! His signature champion!
But HLE are still in control.
Okay, they got Baron. There is Elder in 20. Did they just get Baron for free? Doran's level 19 Monka.
Down or set a trap here. T1 have this little pocket of vision. The control ward on the Elder is actually so valuable.
Anibian Cassio, okay, sure.
Like, I'm calling your
I agree.
Like, you're not actually
but I think Ryze uses it so much better than these two. And these two still use it like, okay.
And now Zeus actually TPs to it and has a flank angle here for a big equalizer potentially as the rest
so
of
there's like 3 chances that use the item. Here we go, guys.
T1 could buy is huge.
Who pulls the trigger?
This Elder is started. Their inhibitor respawn.
Okay.
A second shove
Zoning
here,
on a...
but they're gonna have to roll warp in.
Wait, where are they going?
They're just going in.
That's going bot lane, okay? The equalizer is so big! Taro zones them! Elder is dead! I think HLE can just win the fight now. There is no counterplay. Look, Doran is dead. Double seismic shot. Faker is down. Owner is down. Vi ulted in. Pace doing his best. I mean, they did trade one kill, but I feel like Pace is just slowly getting run down now.
Pace against the world.
Pace against the world, indeed. Nah, there's no...
This has a happy ending.
There's just no way. He's trying to kite it out, but the burn with the rumble.
I think Faker made the call to take Rise ult and approach the objective from the bot side, but they instantly get rumble equalized, Talia walled off, and the light goes in just to buy time. Making sure that Pantheon cannot go in, cannot attempt the steal. And the light doesn't really die that fast because of Bull, right? So, yeah. Nice try though. T1 had this one opportunity where they killed on top side, but then they still gave a bottom and they couldn't really contest Elder. Chad, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Pace threw this game pretty hard on that mid dash. Like when Pace dashed in mid lane at Dragon number 3 and he died. Like the Dragon number 4, I'm not so sure, you know? Because at that point, I feel like the game was already looking hard and they just kind of all dove really deep onto him. But the Dragon number 3 definitely plays like Pace through. This is it, right? This is where he dashes in. And the thing is that you can see, like, if you look closely at the minimap, if you look really closely at the minimap. Oh, bro, the sub sounds, I think I'm gonna increase them to 100%. You can barely hear them. So, like, look, like, this guy is right here, right? Wait, could you hear it better than me? Because I could barely hear it. So this guy, Vi, is over the wall. But look at the minimap now, okay? Look at the minimap. There is Ambessa, there is Rise, and then there is Pantheon. So if Lucian doesn't dash in now, but he dashes in like 3 seconds, okay? I feel like this dash will be good. Because then if Vi jumps onto him in 3 seconds and Guma jumps onto him in 3 seconds and the light jumps onto him in 3 seconds, there will be Pantheon to peel, Ambessa to ult, and Rise to ult. And that will probably mean that worst case, they kill one, or worst case, they trade 1 for 1. Best case, they actually wipe HLE because they just have 2 people rotating faster. Rumble is still under tower, and Talia is still under tower. So this is a very easy fight. The problem is that Pace jumps in 3 seconds too early. But in my opinion, this kind of mistake by Pace is really easy to fix. Really easy to fix. You know what I mean? First of all, HLE is taking a huge risk here, but they calculate the risk very well and they understand that Ambessa and Rise are still not here for another 3 seconds. That's the first thing. The second thing is, next time Pace just wastes 3 more seconds. It's like such a easy, like, okay, imagine this is World Finals and you have to review this game. The dash in from Pace, the logic is good. The logic is good. He's trying to go for a Chang onto Corki when his side laners are collapsing on the mid wave. If Corki trades him, side laners are going to kill Corki and they're going to get the tower. So the logic, the idea of playing the game is really smart. The timing is off. And HLE also called the bluff. That was also an important part, that HLE called the bluff.
Pretty far away from doing so. They bait him in, though. Pace in a lot of trouble. As he flashes in, he still dies. And even with Owner coming in, not able to save him, the TP not ending up doing...
And basically, 3 seconds can be such a big difference maker. You understand now, chat. 3 seconds can literally change the whole game. This was just 3 seconds. 3 seconds gap. 3 seconds and this play works. Is a jungle diff... Did you listen to anything I said? Did you... No, it wasn't a jungle diff! Lucian dashed in too early! So if you want to really say who made the difference here, you have to blame Pace. You have to blame Pace. Unfortunately, you have to blame Pace. Unless he literally got micromanaged by Owner and Owner said, Shibal, dash in or I'm gonna alder for the game. And then Pace was like, okay, I'm gonna go in. But if Owner didn't say that, then no, it wasn't a jungle diff. That being said, Kanavi did, you know, time it so well. So well played to Kanavi. Like like, look, he's even charging his Q. He's even charging his Q as if he knows that this rat Pace is gonna go in. And I feel like that's end the game. That makes the game so hard for T1 because now they cannot contest this dragon. Honor is trying to steal it. Unfortunately, of course, it's not possible, so he dies. Look Just look. Okay, just look how Lucian dashes in right now. I want to highlight...
It's such a huge
I want to highlight that in this situation, when Lucian dashes in, is look. Look at the... Look. What? Okay, look. So, 3 people on top of each other. Faker has ult. Ambessa is joining. You know where Vi is. You know where Talia is, because they showed. Now you can dash in on Lucian. You can be a monster. You can be a complete monster. Now you go. Now you go. Now you go. Go! Pace, go! You know, this is good.
Just going to Valkyrie into the wall.
And now Honor, look, boom! Kick in the face. Beautiful.
Actually not exactly playing together,
but you are together. You can do this. You can play aggressive.
Trade it back angle.
And then they get a dragon. And then now, I mean, okay, like let's review this because the last fight lost the game, right? Like the first dash in lost the game. The first dash in made the game really hard to play, and this is what lost the game because this is how they got Sol and Baron. So let's look at the map state, and let's use our brain.
The Talia.
Okay, so right now Honor is in base. Kanavi already tempo based and is camping around mid lane. Kanavi plays that ping behind himself and used lens to make sure he's not spotted. Faker is trying to mark the flank on the bot side. There is this one ward right here that spots Pace. Pace is standing right on top of it. Alistar is taking position. Alistar is taking position on the top side.
Critical as well. He's got Valkyrie.
Bro. Alistar is taking position. As they stay in position on the top side right here, you can see the minimap. He is flanking from the top. So you have Alistar collapsing from here. You have Kanavi collapsing from here. You have Zeus coming from mid lane with Equalizer. And you have Talia rotating from bot side. So this setup looks juicy, okay?
Good flash, 3 items at the ready. Almost has his 4th. This dragon...
They don't know where Honor is, but they do see Doran bot lane. This is very important to understand, chat, and very important to notice. Look, Doran is bot, and he's showing on the wave. You see this? You see this guy, this old man Doran, or this old woman Ambessa and young player Doran. This is why Kanavi is allowed to pull this trigger, because you know, even if Doran TPs, he's gonna be late. He doesn't know where Honor is. Honor might as well be here on this pink ward, but he doesn't know that, so he takes a chance play. Because he knows that worst case display is 5v4. Because he knows that if Doran TPs, it takes 3 seconds to arrive. And in 3 seconds, Pace is gonna be blown already. So now we watch.
Again, it's just the big tense point. It's Kanavi.
Kanavi's gonna send
1,
it. Does he have his team with
2,
him? He kinda
3. Ambessa had 1 more second to make a decision to TP or not.
Pace is gonna get
Ambessa arrives. Now. He could have arrived a bit sooner. Pace is dead. The fight is over. 3 seconds in League of Legends is what changes everything.
Flash off though, as
Pace
he's
is down.
desperately to live, and he does not. As eventually he goes down, Doran exhausted.
But again, I feel like there is a miss of communication between Pace and his solo laners. Or maybe the communication is not clear enough. Because to me that looks like Pace is going for the waves. Bit late, bit early, you know? But he's a player who didn't really play in like tier... I mean, okay, he did play in Gen G and he got benched.
That may have been
kicked,
the game-ending moment.
Pace might be nervous, but if I had to blame this game on anybody, I'd say this game for Pace was hard. You are playing a very short-range AD carry against a Vi. What Vi wants to do is she wants to make your life miserable. Her whole purpose is to kill you. That's all she does. So it does suck a lot, but who would have guessed that it's gonna be so one-sided, right? Okay, sorry, like, hear me out. I don't wanna be like, oh my god, Pace, you complete, like, I don't wanna say that Pace is the only reason why T1 lost, but Pace made the major mistakes.
I guess he's probably still
and
here,
it could have not even been his call, we don't know that. And what I'm saying is that the mistakes he made are easily fixable. And I think T1 can still win the series. I'm not a hater, bro, I'm a glazer. It was actually the other way around, it was Malphite into Jace ban, so yeah. The Jace ban is in response to Malphite ban. As they don't want to give up Jace first pick, it's a flex pick between jungle and mid and top. Yunara now is out as well, Orianna, Azir. So far all the classic bans are out. You have Jarvan open, you have Zinzao open, you have Wukong open. Aurora is not something that we have seen much yet. It can be a flex pick between Zeus and Zeka. This champ is more of a lane bully than a team fighter. Into this, Faker can play Ahri or Galio if they choose Jarvan.
We have not seen that one.
Victor, thank you.
Prioritized here in LCK Cup as it has been.
Okay, they choose Zinzao as a team fighter. Also, infamous Aphelios. Pace's Aphelios. I think Wukong is amazing here. Wukong is a good team fighter into both Zinzao and into Aphelios. Much better than Jarvan would be. Jarvan is still fine, but they could pick Thresh. I mean, Jarvan still has a lot of value in this game if you choose to pick Jarvan. He can cage Aphelios, right? Okay, he picks Wukong, so more team fighting focus here. Let's remember that even if HLE loses this game...
And it looks like they're trying to
oh wow, they are doing a dive com against Pace again, no? It doesn't actually matter what they pick. If they pick Rakan or Akali, they have a dive comp already. Like, this is already HLE mega committing into dive comp. Pace has a target on his back. Wukong together with Rakan is a really strong combo. You cannot really react to their engage. If Wukong can WE, and Rakan, if he just ults on top of Wukong E, you insta-get charmed. You insta-get knocked up twice by W and Wukong ult. Okay, so Keria is on Enchanter duty today. Lulu good into Rakan, good laning phase. Let's remember that T1 won laning phase bot lane up until Talia showed up with Vi. But T1 was winning bot lane with that Enchanter. Now Aphelios Lulu, I can tell you, is a really, really oppressive lane. If I am T1 now, I'd probably ban Ezreal because I feel like that's just like a very safe champion. Does Guma play Ezreal? Like Ashe maybe ban is good as well. Jean maybe ban is good as well. They ban Yone instead. Galio is a really good ban in this game. I love the Galio ban. Faker can still play Ahri to bring a little bit more space for his AD carry with charms. Cassante this. So now the answer to this is going to be either you just send the Aurora top lane and you blind pick something else mid, or you do the most annoying counter pick top lane because T1 has to play to both sides with Ula Aphelios, so you just do the most annoying counter pick top lane. Zeus is a big Vayne player, he picked it in the past, this could be an angle. Nar is a bit more boring, but it's also good. I think Nar is the safest counter pick, and that also means Aurora is mid lane. And this will be a last pick AD carry, so Jean, Ashe, Ezreal. I think Xayah is fine because she has high DPS and she's somewhat safe against Xin, but I'd much rather have the first three. And then for Faker, we are most likely looking for Ahri mid lane last pick. Okay, because HLE is playing a dive comp and bot lane is already lost, Gumayusi is choosing to pick an AD carry that is safe and just throws bombs from far away while wave cleaning mid lane. I think that makes a lot of sense because it allows Rakan to roam a lot with his Wukong. It makes Gumayusi really safe and he can always follow with ult. That being said, I feel like they would struggle to kill Cassante late in the game. And Faker ends up picking Sylas and not Ahri. I don't like the Sylas pick. T1 is playing 3 melee champions topside with Lulu. This is a game where Pace, if left alive, will roll through HLE comp. That being said, HLE still has amazing dive comp. HLE later on in the game will struggle to kill Cassante in teamfights, but they can definitely kill Aphelios and Lulu. So it's gonna be how the teamfights play out. I feel like the comps are very similar to last game. It is still gonna be Aphelios being the star of the comp, and if he dies, T1 is gonna lose. If Aphelios stays alive thanks to T1 peel this game, they can win. Besides it, T1 lanes are Lulu. T1 is gonna win bot lane, lose top lane. And mid is gonna depend on trades, but Aurora wins early for his...
Owner's just gonna wait for him, actually.
Oh shit, that was really good trade.
Used aggressively this time.
Guma out of mana though.
Like,
Kanavi wins this.
So they're gonna have a little bit of a skirmish here, one-on-one.
Okay,
Which mid laner gets here first?
I think this fight should be better for T1 though, because Faker is stronger in Olymp. Zeka didn't base yet. Okay, here we go! Zeka had to flash out. Owner so low, flashes out right now. Kanavi goes in, Faker flashes in. This is gonna be a 1-for-1. No, Owner survives! Owner, let's go Faker with the double kill. And actually takes a fight that they shouldn't take because Zeka is playing Ignite, has no TP. They have not enough damage to kill Owner, not enough damage to kill Faker. Double kill for this Sylas now. And that's a fucking big one, okay? Not only that, but Owner gets to steal the Raptors too.
Even if the chains don't connect, which was a bit of a disaster there, but I mean, it was Faker trying to be a little bit 3D chess, you know, 400 IQ play. Does not work out, but you're still dealing with...
Like the first part of this fight looks pretty good because Wukong gets to stack his passive and Rakan is here faster. But then Faker has so much damage. I mean, okay, he did kind of miss his E, but not kind of, he just missed. But the Owner waiting for the light to W in and then flashes his W. Big kiss towards that Rakan, and then, well, we have not enough damage to finish them off. Hey-yo, 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 hey-yo. Guma has flash.
Yeah, they are very much caught out here. We do have double flash available. And just waiting.
Wait, what? They didn't even use a single sound spell? That's crazy. Okay, but this is still so good for T1 bot lane. That roam by Faker, make sure that first of all Pace, if he chooses to, he can base quicker, they can secure the dragon, and bot has pressure, right? If Guma cannot push into the tower, Ziggs doesn't like to play on the tower. He's fine, he can last it. But he definitely prefers to push and poke. If he is just catching, he can poke. So AD carry is free scaling. And remember that AD carry is always gonna outscale mage. Especially now in this meta when AD carry gets so much more gold. You always have BT. You can go Map of Malmortius, you have slots for it. Kanavi level 5 by the way, what is he doing?
Just running straight into him. I mean, yes, it's in your jungle, but again, that level difference is just too big. At least Kanavi's able to smite it away, but Owner's going pretty deep to chunk him out.
Is back now already.
Kanavi has no item yet, I don't think HLE should be taking a fight.
Yep.
This Thunder Sky Zinzao hurts a lot. Oh no, Kanavi is getting caught here. Kanavi is getting mega caught here. This is unplayable fight for HLE. Unplayable fight for HLE. Look how OP this Owner is. Owner is just smurfing here. He's gonna die though. Flashed in from him. Guma is gonna add 3 kills for T1. TP coming in from Zeus. Is he just gonna get slaughtered here? He has the 30% shield. Zeus?
Now he's getting stunned down. Faker thinking about taking more.
I think he's just trying to make use of his TP.
Going to overplay their hands, and now with that
I feel like Kanavi is trolling really hard this game. Like why is he so cocky playing into Honor when Honor is so much stronger than him at this point of the game? You have no Trinity Force finish on Wukong. The Zinzao was sitting at Thunder Sky, and then you have Lulu on top of that.
At the end of the day, this dragon doesn't spawn for 40 more seconds. Smart. And his hijack is going to be up.
Oh, did he predict this one though?
Later, figuring a lot of trouble here actually. The Ignite
wow, he's so smart.
Just straight up
he actually died, so his team can get mid tower, and Aurora has no ult, no Ignite for Dragon.
His ult available, he's the same level as Faker.
Honor has to flash.
So they're gonna exhaust him and try to get into that circle,
wait,
which Wukong can easily do, as does Rakan.
Okay, TP coming in from Faker.
Well, does the damage.
The light is definitely dead.
Stolen. And the light might be in a bit of trouble here.
Okay, Faker didn't even use the Aurora ult, so they stabbed that one. Faker is gonna go! Faker is gonna go! Faker is going! Faker is going! Faker is going! Oh, yo.
But unfortunately,
not is tipping in. Remember, he has the take shield. Carry has no flash. Faker has flash. Faker goes over the wall. Not is trying to auto attack, but he turns into a little minion, a little snowman. Pace and Faker are dancing over there, and HLE is getting wiped out.
Zeus low, as is Kanavi. They want to try to take them down the chains once again. Not going to land.
Look at that shield, bro.
This fight was
he could run on the tower easily.
Difficult to pilot for T1. But they turned it into such a scrappy
fight. Oh my god, Faker, are you me?
Group and get
you can hit a Q
and you could really feel the difference, obviously, in terms of damage.
He cannot hit this one, he's too far. Okay, it's Owner takes that one.
He'll just get him here.
Oh.
Little sidestep. Did a good job of dodging basically everything.
Okay, they get the third dragon here.
Can't reach him.
Okay, Faker has no flash. I think he might just be dead here.
He's trying to steal the between
but so is Zeus.
Zeus is just dead.
Oh, Faker is alive. Faker got away with Aurora ult, Zeus died. That's gonna be Baron.
This means this Baron goes down so quick.
Bro, did they forget about the Baron? I guess they just can't do anything, no? They're trying to kill Faker, they have no damage.
Who is this tank
Pace got Baron.
Who's quite fat, and that's just the Baron.
But it doesn't look like they're necessarily even going to get that. The satchel's been changed.
Honor's going in.
They're even fighting without Pace being there. They straight up are going 3v4 because they know they're so much stronger. It's a wallet gap. Look at Honor! He's popping the fuck off!
I think they're just way too far ahead at
this point. He's on the death to Ignite? I don't even think so. Honor is alive. They wiped them without Lulu. 3v4 they wiped them. I don't think Honor had to flash out there. I think Honor actually kept going on Zeus there because Carriac came.
It's only 3 kills for Paze in this game, but his damage
Faker having some fun looking for Zeus.
Uh-oh. We got better Gnar ults coming on in, but Faker
nice too. But that was a bit
looks like maybe not
questionable after missing that chain.
Kingslayer comes in.
Okay, now Zeus is dead.
The chains are going to connect as might just have the Gnar ultimate into the
wall. Oh, the light is dead, or both of them are dead. Look at that Silas damage! Lulu is the one flashing in. Hits the Q. Does not get the light though.
But he will not be able to.
Meanwhile, T1 is literally just running the whole map. Pace.
With their food at this point.
Yeah, this is definitely becoming a very one-sided.
He's completely fine. He has no magic mantle, so he doesn't die to Ziggs.
Baiting them in.
He died to Ziggs.
Kanavi looking for a bit
Okay,
more through the wall. They are going to get Keria.
Well, they did.
As Zeka as well, but
Bamboozled by Aurora.
I suppose
Come on,
Rope
Faker,
is
go in.
looking to come
Doran
on
flashed in.
Trying to get on top
Faker
of
is trying to get the Zeka ult so he can slow all of them down. But look at this. Wait, I think he got confused actually. Did he bait them or did he get confused? I feel like he got confused. Guys, Zeus should be able to get away here.
Disengage cone does get
Yeah, T1 is gonna try to push to end. If Gumayusi was dead, it would be GG. With Gumayusi being alive, maybe there is hope. He can wave clear. No Baron. Okay, Guma no mana. There's a big minion here. Oh my god! Base ult onto Ziggs bomb from Sylas. Faker is styling on them in that fountain and dies.
I'm sure he's giggling the entire time. And they have a little bit of a wave, but it did just get cleared out.
Faker is literally flexing on his ex-teammates. Bro, you can see he's having fun because he's playing against his Zeus and Guma.
Playing with it, but they will take down the Nexus here.
He just rounded down to the fountain and started 316 with his chains.
That damage number to look even better. And same thing for Pays as they are just in it. Zeus, though, wants to get a kill. He's not going to be able to. Just Pays picks up the double. And that will do it. T1 have their fun.
T1 takes the second game of the series. And we have a series in the first place. I don't think the Graves ban. Okay, it was a Malphite ban and the Jace ban. Okay, now we have a Varus ban. Okay, chat. Yunara is open. Jarvan is open. Azir is open. Orianna is open. Zeka can play Akali into Orianna, Akali into Azir. Yunara is now banned. Now it's only Jarvan, Azir, Orianna. Azir might be the potential first pick. You can pick Akali into it. So is this Azir, is this Orianna, or is this Jarvan? It has to be one of these three. Azir it is. So the answer to that can be Akali or Orianna and Jarvan. If you don't feel like picking Jarvan, you probably pick another prior AD carry. What?
Grab Bard though.
My god, did they just grab a Bard 1 to 3?
Always a good idea.
Okay, I guess Keria is pretty fucking good on the Shem, but holy shit, that's crazy.
Panel pipes.
They just picked Bard 1 to 3, ain't no way.
He does go for that.
And Orianna as well. Maybe they pick Bard away.
It's just hovered.
I feel like Jarvan also has less value though. Like you can still pick it into Orianna, but it has less value because of Bard. So yeah, do you end up picking Jarvan? I wonder what is Honor's answer to this. I feel like all of the strong bruisers are out. And Honor doesn't really play tanks. He could play Mundo, but Mundo is not great into Jarvan. GP, bro, I like Zeus. If you pick GP, I'm gonna be so ecstatic. Renekton blind pick. This could be Ornn as an answer, Sion as an answer, Rek'Sai as an answer. There's a lot of answers too. I feel like Nocturne maybe is also an option. Yeah, I feel like Nocturne's a little bit better because you get Orianna with Nocturne, and then you have this wombo combo. That makes sense, you know. Honor, big Nocturne player. Well, I feel like Bruisers are too strong, but I do also think that Cho'Gath is pretty viable. The advantage HLE gets here is that they are playing their duo together. Pace can either choose prior AD or they just counter pick top. Sion is still open. Okay, they just choose Sivir to pick it away. So they pick Sivir into Jarvan, even though enemy team has a Jarvan. Most likely because of the Bard, but also because Sivir would have been really good for HLE. Kaisa? Oh shit, Gumayusi, Kaisa. Yeah, Jhin is more like it. Jhin out. Okay, if Gumayusi wants to prove himself, he's gonna pick Kaisa because he used to not pick it much in T1. If he wants to just play it safe, he's just gonna pick Jhin.
And for the comp that they have, I think the Zeri works.
I think the Jhin works.
With the
just because you have Azir, so you have high DPS already. Azir it is. Okay, now for Doran. I mean, if you want to front to back it, you just pick a tank. If you feel like you have to dive in because they have better front to back since they have Azir, you kind of want to pick a dive champ. Dive champ could be Camille. I think the casters mentioned it. Early game Renekton. But Renekton later on against their champs would be so useless. I don't like Renekton much. I think maybe Camille or just Sion. Or Ornn. I think Ornn is not bad. What? Akali? Doran Akali? Doran Akali! We're gonna see Doran Akali! I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because I saw his Camille in game 5 at Worlds, but now we're gonna see his Akali. Holy shit, Doran's Akali, Hextech gun by Akali. I like this. This is just like straight up wooden champ. Chat, of course, T1 needs to assassinate Azir. If they fail to do so, they lose fights. It's just that simple. Front to back, HLE is gonna win, but it is impossible to fight front to back against Orianna, Akali, Nocturne, Bard, I feel like.
That is Bard. For some reason I thought.
Oh, what? Fuck off! Holy shit! I wrote brain cells dead from that now hook.
Like Jhin is real.
Oh,
Another hook
good
would've
flash.
landed, and Pace has to flash.
But if they are unable to get a crisp setup, Faker,
There's gonna be a flash from
He's
Zeka.
definitely gonna pull the
Oh
trigger
my
here,
god!
Zeus. Or rather, Zeka
Holy
easily
shit!
able
No
to
way
dodge
he
that
dashed
one.
into him like that instead of flashing it.
And,
The
even
balls
takes
on
a
that guy.
better trade on the back of it.
Wait, isn't
although-
Faker?
himself, but he doesn't have mana.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, you know, Doran also... there's
Oh
the combo, by
my
the way,
god, the
as, he
Orianna
said it was
Nocturne
bubbling, but
combo
they go
by T1
straight
is so
to him
clean!
and interrupt
The
dash.
Ultram
First
Faker,
blood
the
given
Ultram
on
owner,
over
lockdown Zeka, not even being able to
Owner's
flash
Nocturne,
away.
actually.
He needed to come down here for this one. Let's see if they can set up the combo again with this Nocturne Orianna. Spell shield out.
Oh my god, the light missed completely. The fear goes through, the TP comes in from Akali. Rexa is stepping a little bit late. Honestly, dead dose is not that bad, but look at Doran. Doran gets ulted away. Zeka dead. Zeus flashes onto Doran. I think T1 cleans this fight though.
It does look like T1 are still in a good position. Zeus has to get
Zeus
out.
tries to run away.
As the flash
Kanavi's
over
trying
the
to run
wall.
away. Gets that standard
Doran
Sky
getting
proc.
in there onto Kanavi.
I think he will have...
And
Wait,
should
why did he
eventually
not
be able to
run?
win this one, especially with the help from his team.
What?
And Doran just going to collect
Why did he
that
queue
kill.
in?
Nice
Huh?
little fight from...
Yeah, did not look.
If
great
the light
for
kills
him,
that
but,
hook,
you
they
know,
was
he has spell
winnable.
shield and,
The
okay,
light ended
Guma,
up not using heal,
have
not
flash.
using
They're
ult
gonna
in
drop
that
an
fight.
ult here.
Chad, I
And,
feel like
it's
this
gonna
series is
allow
a
them to do
support
decent
gap, I'm not
burst
gonna lie.
damage, but
Okay, but
So
imagine
Owner's
that the light
out of
hits
position,
that
air
hook, okay?
quotes,
Just
but
imagine.
he has
Right now,
spell
boom.
shield. Spell shield's
That's
about
Honor
up.
being
Unfortunately,
one-shot.
there's a whiff there from
Because the light can
Then he uses
ult
paranoia to buy
bar
space here.
behind
Faker is
no
pretty late to the
Honor.
fight, so
Honor will
doesn't
still get
actually
knocked up.
get
Honor is
anything
dead
with
by the time
Shockwave.
Doran TPs. The
But
fight
this
completely
Akali
changes.
It's just so difficult to lock down.
It's just the hook sucks.
moving in as a unit, trying to take this blue buff away. And Kanavi, as you mentioned, he has not been shy.
Smites from
About
Kanavi.
engaging, and now he's
The
just
ult
gonna
from
die.
Kanavi.
Has
Pace
his
is
team behind him.
stuck in the pit. Team and knock with damage. He can do damage because he's currently bard ulted.
Trying to do some damage on the
And
backside,
T1
but
is
does
mechanically
have
outplaying
enough at
them.
this point in the game. As Faker getting pretty low, maybe
Faker.
able to take him out, but no, the shield comes down and Faker
Pace.
just walks it off.
Oh my
Pace
god,
is gonna
HL
be
is getting
tagged.
south. Kind of crazy.
Carrier gets in there
And on the
Zeka
side,
somehow died
Nocturne
up top
kills
as
Azir.
well.
Man,
Things are getting
T1
very silly,
is
but
just
very silly in favor of
completely-
T1.
I mean, when people are talking about game
Smoking
time
them.
and faster games here on this patch,
Holy
maybe
shit.
the game time itself on average
got a
is
blue
solo
buff
queue games
fight.
isn't shorter, and even in
Honor
pro,
has
and
flash,
being
Pace has
relatively
flash, they
close, but
peel
it's
off.
Small advantage you get that allow you to just group up like this as T1 and be like, I'm taking everything, by the way.
Okay, I feel like
And what you do
Kanavi
is
Q was
highlight
really bad.
esports here. You
That's
try to
why
look
he
for
has
the
to ult and
engage,
cannot EQ
get
out to
burst
make this fight
down.
slower.
The knock
Now
roll
look,
is over there,
Keria
decent. The
ults
Zeka ultimate is phenomenal, but
Bard.
there's no damage.
So
Guma
Keria
instays
ults Guma.
because
So
the
Guma
Bard
can
isn't
do
able to
damage
get that
after
follow-up
Azir
damage, which is
insect.
probably super
And then
frustrating
Zeka is
for
trying his
Alex
best, but he
Misses
cannot
here
reach
as
anybody out because they get
well.
kited.
Faker speeds
Then
up,
Guma
Zeka get
ults
out
and
of
misses
the
every
ultimate.
shot.
Keria
Meanwhile,
comes
Zeka face shakes
down
Honor
to
and just
block the
dies.
phase. Zeka is getting rushed down in the melee. He's sitting on Nashor's too. Does not quite.
Is also here.
Not
It
really.
is
Honor spotted. The light spotted.
Lights here.
Faker is getting
It is
flanked.
going to be the light, and
Faker is the
Kanavi coming in
target.
from the
Faker's
jungle.
ult is
There's the big
okay.
sweep.
Azir is so low.
Everything
Faker is
being
dead.
thrown at
Azir is
Faker,
gonna
and they
die
will
as well.
get a
1 for 1 so
jump.
far.
And
Keria is here.
Honor,
Rexa is
pretty
tipping in.
fit
So is
his own
Doran.
right. Able to take the
I don't think
one kill, and
the
here
Honor is
comes
getting
Doran,
away
the
from
real
this.
threat on the team.
Is he?
As Zeus
Is he
desperately
actually?
trying to deal the damage.
Guma is getting
into
solo ball by
Honor.
Pace.
There's the ult forward, gonna try to get into the Rift Herald, not quite able to.
Is this still
But
fightable?
does summon
Guma can
in as
ult.
Pace and Guma make their way over, but Guma already pretty low. And that's gonna force HLE back with the Rift Herald also pushing.
I mean,
That
this
was
is just
Ward.
not
They
a
got
win for
shut down
Hollow
out of
at
Faker
all. They
and
end up trading
Honor.
even, but the
So
charge
Ward for
comes
HLE.
through.
2 for
Sakali
2
shows
behind.
up, and they even get an additional plate on top of the charge.
Take it, Doran. Take it.
But there's just no angle
what?
here. They're looking for Pace. Oh, just a bit too short.
Oh, the
That was
sidestep!
never gonna work out. It feels
Pace,
like
the
HLE are clutching at straws as
sidestep!
Doran trying to
T1
flash
is trying to
the
dive.
takeout.
They're also low
Guma
HP.
instead will have
Rexa
the
is
flash.
dead. Doran with the triple kill!
And
Holy
takes
shit,
it all. Takes
T1!
out Kanavi, takes them all three down.
Bro, what did
And now
Doran eat for
4-0
breakfast? He is so
in this
good on
game.
the Akali.
I mean,
And
Hollow
Pace,
Esports are
Keria
backed into a
spacing
corner
so
by
well
T1
under the
time and
tower,
time
just
again
straight
in
up
this
winning
series.
3 more
You
kills
know,
for
that
T1.
fight, the extra dragon in
Holy
this fight as well.
shit!
It looks like, okay, Delight's like, well, I got to make something of this. They set this up, the Emperor's Divide hits, but the follow-up is just not great. And again, Keria is here with the stasis to buy space against
Doran's
Kanavi,
Akali.
in live, nearly.
Looks like
Yeah.
Zeka
Doran
killed
actually like
Faker.
legit
In
cliff
line.
farming, zoning 3 people under the
And
tower.
then from here,
Caging
you're
them
like,
rather.
Okay,
Zoning
we
them from
got
their own
Owner,
second tier 2.
but we can't really do anything else.
Okay,
here.
but look at
Pace is
Pace.
here.
He's actually the one
He's
who
full
baits it. He
health,
walks up
and they
into
got the silver
Zeus,
wave
and Zeus
clear.
tries to
The charge comes
tunnel
through
in
from Doran.
and get the knock-up
And
off.
what happens here
But
is it
Zeus
gets
fails
even
to do so. Look,
crazier
the
because
knock-up
they're
doesn't
like,
work.
Maybe we can make something happen on the Paze.
Paze kites it so well that Paze does so much damage with the bounces, and then...
As
Huh?
Okay.
We're not even going to
Zeus
get to
that
see
again.
it because in the replay, there's more kills
Doran's
happening.
taking over the game.
Not
Level
just the
13
champions, but
Akali.
the turrets. Talked about getting incremental
Level
leads
14.
and how good teams
What?
are doing
What?
it. I mean, Zeka might just be
What?
dodge there. Even the Zhonya's to come out, and Doran never
Okay,
even got
Doran,
turret
did he just
aggro.
beef or not?
He's still just dancing around, and he's going to be able to dodge away from this
No
one.
way!
Owner to come
He
in and
baits
clean
the
up, and he might as
stopwatch, he
well,
baits the
as that'll be
light.
the one. It looks like the
He
light has
baits
his flash for
Zeka.
now. And T1, they were playing with their food in game one.
Okay, he's
or rather
one
two,
kick
but
goes
now
to
they're
Kanavi, though,
really
but it's only a
playing with
jungle.
it, as
Junglers
at
don't carry
least
games.
Kanavi is able to get the shutdown, and that turret's somehow still alive, and Kanavi's still going to die.
This game
Faker.
is looking pretty
Wait, I feel like-
I think
Valdez.
Faker just dies again,
Okay.
by the way.
Faker is running away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything's going right, except Faker keeps dying in
Zeus?
the side lane.
it's okay. It's fine.
Nice,
He's-
fine.
yeah,
Even
actually,
his
just
AQ
live.
is doesn't
Okay.
die.
Zeus can only, you know.
Uh-oh.
Kanavi.
Well, at least
Doran
Zeus
is just
here, and I
playing
think
now.
That should be enough
Wait.
to hinder Doran. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's a ton of damage. And he goes,
Okay, he
the
gets-
kill, and the
He gets a
Cataclysm
1v2 kill.
Kind of looks
There
defensive,
you
but it's not
go.
helping
He just
anyone.
gets a 1v2 kill. That's how we do
Doran
it.
picks up yet another one.
Level
Have the
15
streak
Akali.
ended by Kanavi, so maybe a
6
little bit
levels ahead of
personal there.
support.
Yeah, perhaps.
You know, I
None
feel
of
like
those
at this
really
point,
too
if a top
qualified.
laner gets a lot of gold, because, well, you know, you get ahead.
Zeka has TP,
And then on
but I
top
don't
of
know
that,
if
he has
should
all that
use it.
XP
Maybe he's
gains.
just-
Top lane's by far the
know?
most broken role.
Yeah,
Guma is just dead.
Extremely dead. Like, you can't
Delight is dead
emphasize
as well.
how dead he is. More than that.
Oh,
as,
really?
nice
Nice shockwave onto
comes in,
Zeka.
gonna hit Zeka.
I think Zeka is
And,
dead.
well, yeah, Keria
Yeah,
goes
Keria
in for the
flanking,
kill.
lol.
Delight goes down, and Zeus
Now
is
they can
very
just nut for
tanky,
free.
but not against this team. Not when you're down 10,000 gold.
Ha!
And I
Trying
really
to
wanted
flash
to
under.
dive that, but
Oh, are we doing
could
it?
get
Oh, we
a
are
lot
doing
of
it.
plates in this one.
Yes,
Faker can...
Oh
Oh my god, the shockwave didn't hit Guma. This could be still bad for HLE. Sivir has so much damage. Doran flashing in! Doran! Stop punches flexes on him! Zeus just went and Zeus is dead. Doran! It's crazy!
And just dies.
Faker almost dying to tower, by the way.
Dive, but I don't think T1 care.
Well, I think that's the end of this push, though.
Pace.
Is it?
Flash and pace.
Okay, able to get over
Pace
the
gonna-
wall. Pace able to block most of that. Is no.
No way! What is going on? T1 is flexing on them!
No.
Holy
Just leave.
shit!
Just clear the wave.
What is this
Okay.
hands
Well,
gap?
T1 still won the fight, I guess. Maybe. Oh, Karia's gank.
Guma.
Oh no.
Oh no, this
Once
time
the
Keria
best
was
of
not on your
friends.
side. Ah shit,
Now
guys.
enemies on the rift.
Look at Guma's face.
Ah
as well.
shit. Kanavi?
From Zeus, I mean, he wants
Okay.
to maybe...
Is this
They
gonna
have
work?
hard recalls, but
Sivir still has flash.
yeah, I mean,
Really
the
nice stun
amount
by
of damage that
Keria.
Pace does at this
Okay,
point
he's
in
just
time
dead.
is kind of insane, guys.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Keria!
goodness
Bro,
gracious as
Keria!
well.
Keria!
coming in.
Keria lands
Combo.
every stun! He even landed that
Really
on
just
Azir!
dunking on
He
the
was
bow.
actually stunned Azir!
This is not
Keria is
pretty.
the man!
It
If you're a T1 fan, of
Pace
course.
is running in
funny
into
to
Zeus
watch, like
melee
a
range, but
bruiser
he's
try to
guiding
kill
so
a
well,
Freddy carry
gliding,
in this
space
meta.
gliding.
Like, I'm gonna kill him.
I feel like HLE kind of just wanted to say that they really want this game to end, so they start the chasing.
No, you're not
You know,
gonna
this is
kill
the
him.
kind of
Remember
like-
the build here from
You know
Zeus
how
wasn't gonna last
you are
that
in
long,
solo queue
but
game,
he's been laning into an
your
account
AD carry wants to
so
play it
that,
out, and he presses no on the FF
you know,
vote,
on the
and then one
ball.
of you misclicks, so you kind of play this game out.
the,
So the rest of the team
matchup
really
just
doesn't want to
gonna
play, so they
do
really make sure
favors
to run it
there.
down, you know? Like Jarvan, Azir, and now Tilus really don't want to play this game. How about Keria the series? I think Keria was solid, but I'm not sure if we can get MVP for playing Lulu. But his Lulu was really good, honestly. I think Keria deserves it too. Melio, I think he was quite invisible on Melio, but his Lulu was really good, and his bard is of course mega insane. I wonder how HLE is gonna scale into the season. Bomba on Nautilus. Okay, that was a bit of a iffy. Doran going in 1v5. What is going on, bro? What are they doing? They are playing with their food. What is Doran doing? What patch are they playing on? The newest one.
At the ready. Good luck with the defense.
Nice spell shields.
Oh, that's gonna be
Okay, yeah, you see, now when you use it on Guma, you see, it makes more sense. He kind of just gets one shot.
And now, with a lot less tools to take down Doran, he can do whatever he wants.
Zeka ends up under font and still dies. Kanavi flashes out and runs away. But that's it. 9-0-16 pace. But Keria popped off this game. Doran popped off this game.
In game number 3, and it was not close at any point in time. As down it goes. T1 take the 2-1 tonight.
I mean, in game 1,